Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we are on a live stream. We're going to do a general Q&A. We're going to talk a little bit about YouTube, and I'm going to do a PayPal giveaway towards the end of the video. I'm not sure how much I'm going to give away, but you've got to stay tuned for that. Now, before we do, let's hit a little transition. That is right. That is right. That's how we do the live stream these days. I do need a new little title header thingamajiggy. So if you can do them, hit me up. But I did a little message on Instagram earlier today, so I've got a few things that people want to go over. We've got a little bit about motivation, live stream ideas. We've got about kind of confidence, YouTube ideas. I think I just said that. And a bit of Amazon FBA stuff that people want to know about, which is pretty cool. So let's check the stream is working. Can you all hear me correctly? Give me a little yes, I can hear you correctly if you can actually hear me correctly. Let's have a little look. Okay, because I can't actually test it because I've got my microphone plugged in. But good news is, the little thingamajiggy, this little thing's working, which is cool. That hasn't been working the past few times. Craig, what's up? Bulint, I think, don't know how that's, maybe that's how I say your name, don't know. Dudas, what's up? Steel Hammers, thank you very much. Loving the videos, awesome. Kieran, what's up? Billy Boy, hello. Still trying to catch up with your videos. I know there's a lot of them. I know, but we can talk about that today. I do get I get asked a lot. How do I come up with YouTube video ideas? And I've always kind of put off doing a YouTube video about it because I think it'd be quite a boring video. I don't know. So I thought I'd cover it in a live stream. We can talk about other stuff as well. And yeah, just generally have a bit of time. I haven't gone live in quite a few days, so I think it'd be nice to just kind of catch up with you guys, see how you're all doing, and get any maybe requests for future videos for things that you want to see in the future. Then I can note them down on my little notes document, which I'm actually going to open up now. So I've got it ready, and I'm going to go through with you how I come up with these ideas, because it is quite hard. I'm not going to lie, but hopefully it should be make it a bit easier for you guys that are looking to start up on YouTube. How's the camera shop go? Very good. I got myself a new camera, guys. I got myself a new camera. I got this one here. Hopefully you can see it. Let me just load up my camera so I can see it. So this is the one I got. It's the Canon G7X Mark II, which is the one that does that thing. So you can see yourself, and it kind of like pivots out and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. I picked that up today. The battery is just on charge. So I looked at loads of reviews on this, and eventually I decided to get it. It was between this and one other camera, but this one had so many much more better reviews for what I want to use it for, which is going to be more content. Now, because I understand sitting in my room, well, I say my room, it used to be my dining room. There is no dining room now because I reused the table. It can get pretty boring for you guys. I know that it can get pretty boring in terms of aesthetically. So yeah, I'm going to be doing more content that's just a bit out and about. I say that, I probably won't, but I will be doing more content that's a bit more out and about. I will be, over the next month, I'm going to spend 4 weeks out of the country. So over the next 2 months, I'm going to spend 4 weeks out of the country. So I'm going to be doing lots of filming, away from here. And yeah, it should be pretty cool. So I thought I'd pick myself out a nice high quality camera. I've obviously got things where I can undo this. So I've got this little thing which will go in the bottom and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it should be all right. Should be all right. But yeah, I haven't actually used it yet because it's got no charge. And I am considering. This is great. This is why live streams are great, because I can ask you guys questions, and I like to ask questions and get a reply. So I took ODI Productions or ODI Productions. Affiliate marketing course the other day, because I've taken a few courses. I do affiliate marketing, generate some income from it. But if you saw my goals video and you saw my income video, it's one of the things I really want to increase on over this year, and it's going to take a lot of work, because affiliate marketing, you have to build the foundation and you just carry on going. Of course, some of it will be through this YouTube channel, which will be kind of more organic, but I want to start doing things that pretty much similar to what he's done, is build a niche website with authority. And what I'm thinking about doing is reviewing entrepreneurship technology and services. So no one steal my, no, you can steal my idea, it's all right, don't worry. So for example, I just wrote down a list of things that I use. So for example, it could be cameras, it could be stands, it could be webcams. I bought a webcam the other day, which hasn't arrived yet, obviously. Books, I've got things like my Osmo gimbal, iPhones, laptops, microphones, courses, services, web services, email marketing, ClickFunnels stuff, you know, Teachable. So basically anything entrepreneur, any entrepreneur tech and services. And I want to basically have a new channel where I do like one video a month maybe and rank that video quite highly. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but it's just really hard to find the time. So yeah, I want to do it. 5 from Craig. We got the £5 from Craig. What are you looking for help with, bro? What? Did you ask a question? Craig's got a YouTube channel anyway. I'm not sure if he wants to ask a question, but thank you for the 5. Go sub to Craig, guys. He's new to the YouTube scene, doing affiliate marketing. So if you want to know any sort of stuff, head on over to his channel. Anyway, back to the affiliate marketing stuff. Then what I want to do is have a playlist for each subsection. So a playlist for entrepreneur tech, a playlist for email marketing services, playlist for web development platforms, playlist for online courses, playlist for web services, and just continue to build that over the next kind of year or two as an authority YouTube channel and an authority website. What do you guys think about that? Again, I like coming up with ideas. The actual execution of it sometimes a little bit more tricky. Right, I need to make this a bit smaller because I can't read all the comments. Thank God finally found somebody who believe and is genuine. Well, thank you for believing in me. Like, well, thank you. Where am I? Andrew, what's up? Loud and clear, nice. Blue checkers in the house. Ryan, so Johnny's created a group. You just created a group of 70 members in 2 days. Got Jungle Scout affiliate links and made affiliate contracts with my forwarder, photographer, and designer. Nice, that's very good. The main thing about that is just continue to put out the content, continue to add value. And eventually those things will be clicked. And of course, with the Jungle Scout affiliate link, you've got a 30 days cookie period. So you know, even if someone clicks it and they think about it, you know, it's they're probably gonna take it because everyone uses it. Also, maybe get some videos, like some comparison videos or like a comparison blog about Jungle Scout, maybe comparing it to like Viral Launch or something like that. That'd be a good way to do that. Got to go back to work, no problems. Any ideas for company names? For you, I'm not sure. It depends what you're trying to do. I always try and kind of think generic so that you can kind of open it up in the future. I need to actually change my company name. I do have a company. I want to change the name. I haven't got around to it. I'm speaking with my accountant because I want to change the name of my company and I want to start up a new company to separate liability between the different things I do. And then I might even start up another company for something that I'm going to be looking to do in the future. You guys know about this. Actually, you guys know about this. I'm looking to set up a second Amazon store, and that is so I can do something that's more related to like my personal brand. And it wouldn't be like me or anything like that. But yeah, there's something I've been planning, but I'm very much struggling, and I'm hitting a very big mental brick wall with the name. The name is really killing me right now. So it's weeks it's been. That's the only thing I need help with. What's up, Nicholas? So you got the 10K followers on Instagram with a swipe ERP feature like that. Craig, what do you need help with, bro? How much was your iPhone glide cam thingy? Right, where is it? I don't even know where it is. I think it's down here. Let me get it. If you are talking about this thing here, so it's the DJI Osmo gimbal, this thing here, I think it was like £300. Don't quote me on that. It was about 300. It's very cool. I do like it. It just makes your iPhone just look like the shots at least look like a professional camera. Really good. I did some filming in London the other day, and I'm going to do some next week as well. I've got a very interesting interview coming next week. I say an interview, a meetup with a fellow kind of Amazon FBA kind of seller and teacher as well. So it should be a really very interesting video. Thank you for doing the live stream. My pleasure. been doing product research at 7 a.m. and could do with a break. Yeah, honestly, take lots of breaks because when you're doing product research, I do it in very short stints. I do like half an hour and then I don't look at it for the next day because you need to think about the products. And personally, I feel that's one of the best ways to do it is little and often rather than do it all in one go. And then you actually might miss products, or you might try and find them really fast and not look more into like the broadest keyword, for example. I've got actually a video coming out on this in a couple of days' time. I've got a different product research technique that I've been starting to use. I haven't found a product with it exactly, but I've been starting to use it recently. So I'm going to explain that in a couple of days' time. Struggling to look for product. Any help would be appreciated. I'm watching all YouTube videos. Consistency is the main thing, and just try and look for stuff that other people aren't looking for. I know that sounds really weird to say, but just experiment with the search criteria. Experiment with the search criteria, guys. That is just so important. So important. And consistency. Like if you stop looking now, then there might be 3 products that come into your criteria range in the next week that you just won't see because you're not looking. So that's why I like to do little and often rather than a whole load of it all in one go. Motivation. What helps you keep motivated? You find reaching out to me, Brad, and other guys like you keeps me motivated. So what keeps me motivated? Of course, there's time where I will be demotivated. There are times where I have super motivation. It really, to be honest, it depends on my mental state at the time. And that may sound weird. Like if I go to the gym in the morning, so if I get up nice and early, I'm up at 6, and I go to the gym early, I'm ready for the day. Like I'm up, the adrenaline's been going, the endorphins have been being released, and that has motivated me to just do stuff, right? Or I watch other people that have more success than me, and I feel jealous. So if I watch someone else that's like doing super well, I'll get jealous at what they've created, and rather than kind of like get demotivated, I'll get motivated to try and beat them. So I'm quite competitive in that way. I don't care if I win or not. It's just that it's a competition between myself and myself to see if I can beat like either an imaginary person or someone that will never really know me. So yeah, I go to other. Basically, yeah, I do look at other people. Really, yeah, that helps me get motivated or stay motivated. Do you need to set up a company for affiliate marketing? You don't need to set up a limited company. You can do it as a sole trader. However, once you start to generate a bit of income from it and it starts to make financial sense, look into a limited company because it's just going to be better in the long run. I do have a video about limited companies and stuff like that. I think I've got a couple. Have you heard of Pomodoros? Nope. What is it? Got a couple of questions, no problem. Why do some listings not have first picture with just white backgrounds? Because the sellers are breaking the terms of service of Amazon. They shouldn't do that. If Amazon see that, if Amazon ever see that, then they'll take those listings down until it's fixed, which is not hard to fix. But yeah, they're just people that do that. It's against terms of service. You have to have your first picture on a white background with your product taking up. I think it's like 75 or between 70 and 80% of the picture. Don't quote me exactly on that because it's off the top of my head, but it's something like that. 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off for 4 cycles, and then a long 20-minute break. Yeah, that's a good way of thinking about Kieran, because we only really can focus for like 20-minute blocks at a time, like really short amounts of time, which is why working like a 9 to 5 seems so crazy, because you're working for like 3 hours and then you can have a break. But actually, the brain is optimized to do short little stints and then a break. So that's the way I like. What I like to do with product research is I don't sit at my desk while I do it. I sit in my living room and I put the TV on, and I have that going on in the background. It's kind of quite relaxed, and that's how I do my product research. Or if I come up with like an idea, I think, oh, that could be a good idea. I'm like walking around the shops or something, or just like on the toilet and just thinking about stuff, because the best ideas come when you're pooing, and I'll write them down on my notes document and then come back to it at a later time. Just finished your video and now watching a live stream. Just eating up the watch time right now. Cheers, Charlie. Craig's got a meeting with an estate agent on Tuesday. Oh, hang on, I've just lost that. The rest of the, where is it? on Tuesday, called back from the bar I had meeting. I had a meeting with last week and set a meeting with a salon owner who has 2 salons. Nice. Land those meetings, get them and sell them in those meetings. Like really focus on your sales pitch and your transition to your close. That's super important, is how to transition to your actual close and you know, shaking your hand or shaking their hand with it. But yeah, good luck on those. Let me know how they go. What determines placing on the first page on Amazon? When using Jungle Scout, the listings do not appear in order of sales. Okay, so let me address the second question first. So if you're using Jungle Scout and the listings don't appear in order of sales, you probably have the wrong keyword. So you probably don't have the broadest keyword for that particular product. So go back to it, try and find the broadest keyword, and you'll probably find that the sales will be in order. What determines placing on the first page? It is sales. So sales amount. So say, for example, the top seller is doing 10 units per day on average, then you have to be doing 11 units per day on average to rank above that person for that particular keyword that the customer has searched. So you might be able to rank for one keyword. Give you an example. Can't think of one. Anyway, you might be able to rank for one of the keywords, but then when the customer searches for a different keyword, you actually won't be in the same position. You might be lower down for that keyword compared to that person that's maybe ranked for multiple keywords. But normally, if you're finding the sales volumes really different across the first page, like they're all weighted towards the bottom of the page in the middle, you probably have the wrong keyword that you're searching for. So just go back and try different keywords. What's up, Albert? Joined late. Don't worry, we're only a few minutes in. Any advice on how to be confident in front of the camera for people new to YouTube? Okay, so this is a good topic. What's the advice? Okay, so the first thing that you have to remember is that everything takes practice. Okay, you're not going to be amazing at it at the beginning. Like you're just not. Even now, I'm not amazing at it because sometimes I stumble on my words, I make mistakes, like verbal diarrhea and all that. It's just the more you do it, the easier it gets, and the less daunting it gets, the more comfortable you feel. It's just like if you meet someone for the first time, you might have some nerves when meeting them, you might not know what to ask, but as you get to know that person and become friends with them, then it's just way more natural and you can just have a normal conversation. So practice, I hate this saying, practice makes perfect. I really hate that saying, but it's kind of true. Just continue doing it. Remember that there are people watching and you want to try and keep them interested. That's one of the main things, is just don't be really boring, because people just just skip over. And this is actually a nice little tip, which I probably should take I should actually take my own advice, is if you can do a video that's 20 minutes, you can do it in 10 minutes, do it in 10 minutes. Like if you can cut things out and you can make it shorter, do it, make it more interesting. For example, like vloggers, if they have an hour-long video, but it really could have been done in 15 minutes, it's better to do it in 15 minutes because it's all about audience retention and keeping people interested on YouTube in particular. What's up? Okay, so you watch my, so this is Clarence? Watch your videos, but still got a quick question, no problem. If a supplier does FOB shipping, which is freight on board, and I select UPS when doing my shipping plan on Amazon, does that mean UPS will deliver from UK port to Amazon? No, it does not. That has nothing to do with your shipping. It basically, I think, I don't actually know because I put other. So when I do my shipping plan with Amazon, I just choose the other one because I use FedEx and I don't have an option for FedEx. But yeah, that has absolutely nothing to do with how your units are actually being shipped. So if you're getting FOB, you need to organize your shipment from, it depends, are you getting air shipped or sea shipped? No, I need to answer that first. Air shipped or sea shipped? Nicholas, what's up? For those that want a good entrepreneurial self-improvement book, High Performance Habits. Yes, I do not have that book. That I need to read that. I do need to read that. Nigel. Woke up at 1 a.m. this morning and couldn't sleep, ended up product research until 4 a.m. That's it, man. Just keep the hustle going and you'll find those products. When everyone else is sleeping, you're doing product research. Why do many sellers put their brand name as the first word in the listing? Surely this doesn't convert as people don't search your brand name. Is this to build a brand? What do you think personally? I think it is a complete waste of a keyword, yes. When Amazon are looking at your listing, from an SEO standpoint. They're looking at your title, looking at your bullet points, your description, your sales, of course, but your back-end keywords. Now, say for example, my store is called Johnny's Robotics, right? Okay, there's no point putting my brand name first because, like you said, no one is searching for my brand name. No one. That's not the keyword you're looking to rank for. When I do it, my most important keyword that has the most search volume is my first keyword or long tail keyword in my title. That keyword is then used like a few times within my listing and a few different iterations of that keyword, because if you're looking to rank for that particular keyword at the start, and you can change this as you go on, then you want to be found by that. No one's searching for your brand name. I don't know why people do it. Maybe they do it to build a brand, but at the end of the day, customers, they don't care, right? Unless they're a big brand off of Amazon already, then in which case they might want to do it, or they just want to look. They want to like create this brand awareness. But at the end of the day, customers don't care. They really don't. Hang on a minute. Thought of a name for your company. What do I think? It's WizBiz, and then underneath say quality products. I don't know. What does the whiz part mean? WizBiz. No, just go with whatever you want. Like my company name's it's rubbish. Like really. What kind of lighting do you use? Okay, my face is glowing. Yes, I'm glowing. I'm in a very dark room. This is my problem. Very, very dark room, so I'll show you what I've got. I've got this, which is the Hue, what's it called? Hue, anyway, it's one of those lights from Hue, so I can do this. This is pretty sick. This is why I love technology, guys. I love technology. So what we're gonna do is we can change the color of this pretty easily. So basically I'm loading up the app, so I can make it, for example, I can make it blue, I can make it like green, yellow, stuff like that, red, but we'll keep it white today. And then I have a very, very cheap light just above the camera, which I can't move. It's like a very bright LED light. I need to get one of them ring lights. They're like 80 quid. Set up your limited company today. Awesome. With great ease after taking the course. Yeah. Also got a company email through G Suite, yeah, through Gmail to look more professional when contacting suppliers. Yeah, exactly. And actually that's going to really help because a lot of suppliers, at the end of the day, they're trying to sell you stuff. So they will email you, and you don't want that coming through to your personal account all the time. So yeah, it's nice to set up a separate email address. And yeah, to look more professional, because the more professional you look, the bigger your company is, which means the more likely they are to negotiate in the future. How much money you made from your courses? Way too much. I'll have a look. What in total? I can show you. What's the website? So last month, if you go back to I think yesterday's video, you can look at what it was last month. In total, I just need to kind of gradually add these up in my head. Probably about 40, because there's 5 things, about $47,000, which I understand is ridiculous. My Amazon course is £495 and comes with all my support, my email support. That's, to be honest, the majority of my day is spent kind of emailing, and then you get access to the Facebook group, and if you need to, access to my FBA specialist, my consultant that I hire. It's the best quote, Kieran, of the year. The best ideas come when you're pooing. They really do. What do we get if we purchase your Amazon course? I think I answered that. So basically, to give you a more well-rounded answer, what I did. Lots of people were asking me for kind of UK-specific content, and from the YouTube channel, even though I had a very, very small following, and still do, kind of way back when, I'd get a significant amount of messages asking me all the UK-specific stuff about Amazon, because there's not that many people you can go to online. And it was taking up a huge amount of my time. So I created the course, and it obviously covers everything UK related, but now I'm kind of moving into, you know, how would you sell in the US? How are you going to sell in Germany? How are you going to sell in Australia from the UK with your UK company? And then eventually I'll do the opposite in, you know, how can you sell in the UK from America? How can you sell in the UK from Spain? So those are things that are going to be happening in the future. But there's about 80-something videos, between 5 and 6 hours of content. And it's extremely thorough. It really is very, very thorough. And I spent a long time planning out and looking at all the failure points that a lot of people had from either taking other courses or from not taking courses and making mistakes, like really catastrophic mistakes that could have been solved within just one video that's like 3 minutes long. So some of the videos are a little bit longer, particularly in the product research section, because that's one of the biggest. But some of the videos are very short, but it's just there so that you don't make those same mistakes, which I've seen cost people thousands by just making very, very silly mistakes, and there's a lot of them. So that's the point of it. Of course, a lot of the information you can get online. This is this whole kind of, like, some people are like in the corner of I hate courses, and some are in the corner of I love courses. I'm in the corner of I love them because they save me a shed load of time. You can get a lot of this information online. However, the reason I buy courses is you're paying for convenience and you're paying for the recipe, right? You can go and get the ingredients. Anyone can go and get the ingredients from like the shop, but like me, I'm crap at cooking, so I need a recipe and I need to follow someone else that's like wrote the recipe and know it tastes good, so I can copy it and also make something that tastes good. So that's the kind of course itself. You can click the link in the description. It'll take you to the sales page. You scroll down, you click like view more or whatever it is, and you can see all the modules. So go have a look at them so you can have an idea of what's covered. From that, you get access to the private Facebook group, which is for the students. And that's just a place where you can kind of share ideas. There are a few things that I say maybe to not do in the group. For, again, the same reasons I've seen people get stung in the past by this. And that's share product ideas. So if you're thinking like, you know, send a screenshot of your Jungle Scout listing and you put it into the group and say, what do you think of this, guys? And what if it's a killer product? It's like a really good product. You never know. You never know. Someone might jump on it. And I just don't want to open people up to that sort of stuff. So I say in the course, just, you know, share it privately. If you're going to share it privately, if you trust someone, of course you can send it to me, and I'll have, you know, discretion and not obviously do anything with it other than give you feedback. Then, of course, you get my one-to-one support. Now, that's mainly through email. I prefer email for that because I can actually write a proper reply. With Facebook, it's a lot harder. And of course, when I'm actually on my computer, I like to see all the, you know, the stuff on my screen, so it's a little bit bigger. So it comes with the one-to-one support, and there's no kind of cut-off date for that. So as long as you need support, it's going to be there. And then finally, if you do need any really specific help that you know, say you have a problem with seller support, or you're having a problem getting your units received from Amazon, I have an FBA specialist, a consultant that I hire on a monthly basis, and she's available to you guys if it's, you know, if needed. And she's helped me out of jams multiple times, which is pretty cool. So that's what's included. That's what is included. Sea shipping. Okay, so if it's FOB sea shipping, you're going to need a freight forwarder. Contact a freight forwarder. Send me an email, info@johnnybradley.com. I will introduce you to my freight forwarder. His name's Adam, and he can help you get your units to the UK, to Amazon. Okay, so he's helped me before. Would it be cool to see a house tour? There's not much to it. I'm not going to lie. Living room over there, kitchen there, bedrooms, bathroom. That's it. There's not much. It's not that interesting. Do you not think people are put off by really long titles? Find them hard to read, but sometimes seeing a brand name makes it appear more valuable. It could do. I guess it's all about perceived value. Really, the title is you want to get ranked for the keywords. You don't want to, you know, keyword spam your title, so you don't want to just chuck in keywords that are not relevant. But you want to get your main keywords that you're looking to rank for in that title. I don't think it makes a massive difference because actually most people, the majority of people or customers on Amazon, they're looking at the pictures. That's like, put 90% of your effort into your pictures. Of course, you have to do your keyword research, blah, blah, blah. But if you have an amazing title but crap pictures, then your listing's going to suck. However, if you have great pictures and like an average or good title, then you're going to probably make more money because the pictures are what sell your products. Think about when you buy something, I look at the pictures. I go on Google. I don't even care about the features. I like go on Google, I type in the product, and I look at it, I'm like, ooh, yeah. You will get to view the course on your laptop. I know, Craig says, I know you opened 2 spots on your group. Will you open up another in, say, a couple of months? Going to be heavily investing this year. So I actually ended up only opening 1 spot in my mastermind. I had a guy called Jack come in. I'm going to get him on the channel soon. So you can see his, like, what he's doing. Again, we've had some calls, which is awesome. And I'm looking forward to seeing his progress. And he's got a good story to share as well. But I decided not to open up that 2nd spot because my time, I want to dedicate my time to really help people out. And like from a monetary standpoint, compared to the other income, it's not actually worth it for me. So it's not, in terms of money, it's not worth it, but I do it for a few different reasons. I do it because you can really see someone's progress when you dedicate a lot of time to them. But also it's a great way to network because the people that have been in my mastermind previously, became very friendly with them, networked, and as they increase their business and they network, then that helps me as well. So so I will open another one. I will open up another space eventually. I just don't know when it's going to be. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll announce it at some point. Christian, what's up? What's up, Farwad? Get yourself a pint on me. Woo! I'm actually going out tonight. I say going out, not really, I'm just going out for dinner. So what does selecting UPS on the shipping plan mean? It means that UPS, you're letting Amazon know that UPS are delivering your stock. Okay, so it doesn't, I just choose other. But if you're using UPS, and if you've paid to use UPS, if you're already using them, then tell Amazon that you're using UPS. But it has nothing to do with how your units are. Then Amazon aren't going to do anything, right? So Amazon don't have an inbound shipping service. Jacob, 18, just quit your full-time job. I hated it. Whew. Any advice for me in order to start generating my own income? So find a business model that you like the idea of and you can spend time doing it and work on it every single day or most days of the week. Even if it's just a little tiny thing, just keep working on it, and then you're gonna take tiny little steps forward, and eventually it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and you'll look back and it'll be a giant leap. So just start working on something. And in 4 months' time, you might choose to change your mind and go for something else, but find a business model that you like and you know you are not going to get pissed off spending loads of time doing it, and just start doing it. It's so key. You have to just start. Albert says, just follow Johnny's channel and Google. Loads of ideas there, yeah. I started with affiliate marketing, following Johnny's ebook. Yeah, it's just anywhere to start. The point is, what you're doing now might be different in a year's time, but the point is you have to start because you might not ever get to the point where you discover something else that you want to do unless you start in the first place. So the person that starts today will probably be more successful than the person that waits and starts next year. In terms of, if someone waits, I want to find the best business model to do. Like, start now. Ollie, found your channel in an ad yesterday. Yeah, ads are working. I'm sorry that they're really terrible, but yeah, I'm very much experimenting with adverts on YouTube at the moment. And this is actually kind of ties back to the last point, right? I could have spent weeks learning how to do YouTube adverts, but instead, what I did was I fired first. I recorded a video, like first take. I was like, just record a video, get it done, get it uploaded, and then make an advert. I had no idea how to do YouTube adverts. I didn't know if it was going to convert. I didn't know I just didn't know how it worked. So I did it first, and then saw that, you know what, I'm not very good at this. And then I sought out mentorship. I've sought out courses. I did buy a course on YouTube adverts. I started looking for it, and then it was massively outdated, so I was like, bin that off. But I ended up speaking with ODI Productions, and he's very, very knowledgeable on YouTube adverts. I reached out to a couple more people about it, and then just did loads of research on it. And then now I'm starting to understand how it works. So the point is, fire first, aim later. That's my personal approach. May not be yours, but it's mine. But yeah, that's cool. Cool, Ollie. Yeah. I didn't even read the rest of it. Inspired by your drive and ambition. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep up the great content. I will. Don't you worry about that. Christian, £2,000 is enough to start FBA? Yes, I would say that's definitely enough. A little bit of advice that I think would be useful for you is if you only have £2,000, don't budget all of your money for your stock. Hold money back for your marketing expenses, for getting better pictures, for doing maybe a giveaway or maybe a bit extra on PPC at the beginning. So don't do it all on stock, right? Because then you're going to be left thinking, oh, you know, I want to get better pictures, but I haven't got enough money for it. So it's worth doing that remember, because you're starting up a business, there's going to be startup costs that you'll only have to do once, but you'll be able to make that money back for hopefully years and years and years. Contacted product liability insurer today because I'm not actually selling it. I couldn't tell them exactly what I was selling and just said, yeah, it's one of those tricky ones. Like I would start selling first and then get liability insurance. It just really, really depends on the type of product. If you've got something that's dangerous or electrical or like it's something in the beauty niche, then it needs to be something that you're doing pretty quick. Yeah, wait till you have the product to insure it. Yeah, absolutely. In terms of full product liability insurance for like people like hurting themselves with it and stuff like that. How important is PPC? Very, very important. Very important. There's a few ways to go about PPC. It always starts with the auto campaign and then finding out what keywords are going to be good for you. Like, for example, my auto campaign at the moment, I'm running it I'm spending a lot of money on it. And the reason being is I'm trying to get as many keywords, like information as possible. And I'm downloading the report every single day, looking at the keywords that are costing me money, but not generating sales. And I then put them into a negative keyword on that auto campaign. So to try and make it better each time, but then Amazon is going out, finding more keywords and hopefully making sales. The next thing I do is I take the keywords that are converting to sales, and then I will create a manual campaign for those particular keywords. And I just keep doing that as much as you can until it will normally take 2 or 3 weeks to really get a good PPC campaign, and then you do need to keep looking at it every now and again. What's the average monthly sales when launching a new product? It depends on the type of product, the price, but I would say first month of launch, you could probably get, it depends on the product, like 300 sales, 600, it depends on the product. It depends on the competition. It's really hard to say, dude, really hard to say. Where can you get the affiliate marketing ebook? It's in the description under the ****, my product, ****. How to make £100 a day with affiliate marketing. It's a beginner's guide ebook, so it's really basically a good idea to read it if you don't really know what to do with affiliate marketing. It gets you started, it teaches you how to sign up to the affiliate programs, what you need, what you don't need, the kind of common terminology, creating Facebook ads, that sort of stuff, creating websites, blogs, YouTube channels, how to do it through Facebook, how to do it through Instagram. So it gives you a really it gives you a holistic approach to affiliate marketing from loads of different angles. And yeah, it's pretty cheap for all that knowledge as well. Good point, insurance. My broker is really struggling to find a policy to cover me for FBA. Now, if you guys aren't having insurance for any reason, make sure you have a limited company, okay? So if for any reason you can't get insured for the particular product, you're not generating enough sales or whatever, then just make sure you're using a limited company, because if anything did happen, then, and it depends if it's your fault, then you're still liable. But, at least there's more protection between you and the end user. I guess the ad worked. Yeah, it did. I need to run more. I do need to run more. But I'm catching up with OD maybe at the end of today. I'll send a message with all my figures and say, what I need to increase on. But I will be recording more adverts with the new camera. I'll be doing more adverts. And I'm working on something which could be a game changer. I haven't seen anyone do this. So it could be a game changer. I've told a few people about it. I'm not willing to share it with everyone just yet, but yeah, could be very, very interesting for people with personal brands. You're actually amazing at explaining things. Should have been my maths teacher. Probably not I wouldn't have been good at your maths teacher, that is for sure. If I haven't got a calculator, I ain't going to be able to be adding up. Very good. But no, I like explaining things, even if I kind of ramble on for a bit. Something I enjoy. Okay, I'm gonna do a giveaway, guys. Who wants some money? Who wants some money? A little one in the comments. If you want some money, I'm gonna PayPal someone some cash money. Got to leave a little one in the old comments. I'm gonna do it to you live right now. I'm not gonna pay you live right now. You have to log into my PayPal account, but I will PayPal it. So a little one in the comments. I'm gonna pick someone. Start looking into business models now. Get started as soon as possible. Yes, that is the key. That is the key. I personally like passive income. Passive income is my favorite source of income because you do the work up front and it pays you again and again and again and again. Like it's really tricky because the least passive and the most passive income I have is YouTube. It's really weird because it takes the most amount of time, but can be the most lucrative. It's really, really tricky. It's the thing I spend most time on. The most passive compared to the amount of effort you put in is Amazon by a long, 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 long way. Amazon is very, very easy to set up. It literally hardly takes any time at all. Just once you find your product, it's very, very quick. You don't spend a lot of time doing it. Affiliate marketing takes a lot of time up front and is a slow burner, but again is a really great way to generate passive income. Social media marketing, I don't do it anymore. That is, again, not passive at all, unless you outsource it, which you're probably not going to do at the beginning. But also is very quick. You can scale very quickly on with social media marketing. We got some ones. Affiliate marketing, a one-off payment. Yes, it is, just a one-off. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Right, let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm picking a winner. Okay. I'm going to pick a winner now. So I'm choosing a random number generator. It's how I do it these days, guys. Okay. So the winner is Amina Vestra. Amina, Anima. I don't know. I thought the M and the A were the wrong way around. Vestra. Anima. I don't know. How do you say that? I'm struggling. But you won. We are going to send you. Let's just say we're going to do £30 today. We're going to do £30. Okay, so you need to email me info@johnnybradley.com. Screenshot of you signed into your YouTube account so I can see it's you. Make sure you put in your email address in there. No, make sure you put your PayPal email address in there, and just let me know if it's in like pounds or dollars or whatever currency it's in. Do that now, and I will get that done after the live stream. I'll send you £30. So that's why you've got to have the notifications turned on, guys. That's why. Because if you're not on the live streams, you're less likely to win. The reason for the competitiveness, if you sell on Amazon UK and rank, you'll be secured in a few years when UK is booming. Commenting in relation to the guy talking about 10x on US. When did you say that? Oh, okay. If Amazon, let me go back to that one. I want to talk about this as well. If Amazon US market is 10 times bigger than the UK, why don't you sell it there? So you sell 10 times faster. Okay, that is a very good point. There is a lot more volume in the US market. However, proportionally, when we talk proportionally, there's less people on Amazon in the UK compared to the population of the actual country, okay? Now, let me try and say that again, just make sure it makes sense. In the UK, compared to the US, so you take the US and you take the UK, there's a higher proportion of people that use Amazon in the US than the UK. Now, what does that actually mean? It means that it's more matured in the US market and it's not matured in the UK market. There's more growth, there's more multipliers still in the UK market. Now, the point that was made is if you sell on Amazon UK now and rank, you'll be secured in a few years' time when Amazon is booming, and that is completely right. Ranking on Amazon.co.uk is far easier than it is on Amazon.com. Okay, it's far easier, and if you can secure yourself in the top listings for multiple keywords right now, as the UK Amazon gets bigger and bigger and bigger, which it will do because Amazon want to sell everything on the internet and they want to sell in every marketplace, they're going to put more money into the advertising, more money into sponsorship, more money into everything to make more people come to Amazon, which is why they're acquiring so many companies, because they want to dominate everything. They want to dominate the world. So it's a very good time to get in on Amazon, just like last year was a better time to get in on Amazon, and the year before that was better. The sooner you do it, the better it's going to be, and you're setting yourself up, as long as you do things correctly, you're setting yourself up for something in the future which could passively, and this is important, if you set something up today, now, in 2 years' time, that could be making you 10 grand a month. Just one product could be making you 10 grand a month in a year's time, or even 6 months' time, depends on the product, but let's say in 2 years' time, passively. That makes sense for me. That makes sense, which is why I believe in Amazon and why I believe in private labeling and FBA. The other thing is that the longer you wait to do it, the harder it's going to be. So the kind of juxtaposition to that is the sooner you do it, the easier it is. The longer you wait, the harder it's going to be. There's always going to be more products coming to Amazon, but that's not what I mean, okay? What I mean is particularly with things like gated categories. So if you want to sell in the health and personal care category, you can get on gated. You have to jump through some hurdles and do a few bits and pieces, but Amazon are going to make that harder and harder and harder to get ungated in those categories as time goes on. Just like if you did it last year or the year before, it was easier to get ungated. So the best thing to do is start now, even if it's very small. And the interview I did with Greg Mercer, he went into this in a bit more detail, but he said that if you're a beginner and you have a small amount of money, two people, that person, small amount of money is a beginner, and then a beginner that has more money, let's say it's got 5 times the amount of money, the person that has a small amount of money and starts now will probably be more successful making more money than the person that has more money but waits a year to get started. Okay, so it's not about how much money you have to invest, it's about when you start. And that's the key. The sooner you start. If I started Amazon FBA when I found out about Amazon FBA, we would be talking about completely different numbers. Like, completely different. But I waited. I don't know why. Whew. Without YouTube, we wouldn't have this much students right now. Correct. I would have none. Can you set up Amazon FBA business for under 1K? It depends what you're selling. You would have to have products that are lower barrier to entry. You sell between £9 and £14 or £9 and £15. The reason I say 9 is because like £9.99 or £9.97. You can do it, definitely. I know people that have done it. Just your product choices obviously are limited by the amount of money that you have. In UK, probably. In the US, you need a bit more. It depends. So 1K in the US is $1.4 thousand. Yeah, it's possible. I would say it's a good point to start as a beginner and learn the ropes. Said it right the first time. Awesome. Sent email. Nice. I will get to that. Anyone looking for insurance, I can recommend a good broker that has access to a wide range of insurers. Awesome. So all insurers has different views on the risks and are likely to insure. Nice. Okay, cool. Can you send me an email as well? I would like to get in touch with them. What sites do you use for giveaways besides JumpSend? So JumpSend is one that you can use, and Viral Launch is another one that you can use. Viral Launch costs $100 to do a launch. JumpSend is free. So you could do both. Worked as a broker for the last 6 months, and 2 insurers can have price changes of 50%. Wow, for the same product. So make sure you get a broker who can give you a wide analysis of the market. That's very good advice. Good point on the US versus UK market. Yeah, at the end of the day, they're both good markets, but I think there's more growth potential in the UK market at the moment for sellers. Kieran, I know you need an ERI number to import into the UK. Are there any vital pieces of info you need to FBA in the UK? There's a few. Like if you're importing goods into the country, yes, you need an ERI number. You need to understand about shipping. You need to understand about VAT and tax and how much you're paying and your costs. You don't need a limited company, but it's probably a good idea. You need a bank account, like a business bank account. Those are the only things you need. What's your process for landing interviews with other YouTubers? At what point did you start doing these interviews? How many subscribers did you have? I can't remember when I started, but the more subscribers you have on YouTube, the more social proof you have. And whenever I reach out to someone to do an interview, I'm not talking about why it's going to benefit me, okay? Because it will, but I talk about why it's going to benefit them and why it's going to benefit my viewers, if that makes sense. So what's the benefit going to be for you guys watching, and what's the benefit going to be for them? And then obviously they can work out what the benefit is going to be for me, but I don't go in there with that kind of selfish kind of approach. And that's what I do. I've got potentially two kind of quite big interviews coming up. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but yeah, they should be pretty cool, and they're going to be really useful for you guys, and actually not really that useful for me at all, but it's going to be for you guys and giving you lots of different options and kind of sources of information and knowledge. But yeah, I just reach out to him, send him a message on Instagram or on, I don't message on YouTube because it's really hard to see the messages because you get notifications all the time. Message him on Facebook or ask for an introduction by someone that does know him. Very good content. An interview with Greg Mercer. Thank you. Actually, all your videos are made with great content. Whew, yeah, well, I can't win every single time with the videos, but I always try. The more content you come up with, the better it's going to get if you are into YouTube. But also, I always think to myself, what if I don't record a video and that's the video that could have popped and had like hundreds of thousands of views? That's what I always think. All right, I'm going to go, guys. I'm going to go. We're coming up to 1 hour. How many products have you released? 2. Will I get one in March? Hopefully we should have one launched in March. Oh, Jacob just subbed. Thanks for the sub, Jacob. Oh, he subbed a second ago, but I just saw it on the watch screen. What will be the cost for insurance, setting up limited business, and any logo design? Logo design is variable. You can £5, £300 for a logo. It depends on how much you spend. Limited company is £12, and insurance really depends on the type of product. Matt, you're late, mate. You're late to the party. Super late. We're 50 minutes in. Guys, cool. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any recommendations or things that you would like to see from the channel over the next few weeks, please send me a message on Instagram and I will consider your thoughts, consider your advice. I don't know, I really hope I can continue to do the daily uploads, but I will be going away for a couple of weeks. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do the daily uploads. I don't know. And it's going to suck because I've done daily uploads for like 3 months, maybe even longer than that. So I really don't want to do it. So I might have to try and record a bit of content in advance, but I need some ideas for it. I need some ideas. What do you guys want to see? Is there particular people that you want me to interview? I'm happy to reach out to people and kind of source some interviews before then. But yeah, if you've got any ideas, let me know. Of course, congratulations for the PayPal giveaway. And I don't know how you say your name. Sorry, Vestra. And of course, guys, if you do not have notifications turned on, make sure you do. When I go live, you'll be able to find out. And of course, smash the like button, guys. Smash that like button. Let's hit that like button right now. Let's get some likes on this video. How many we got? I don't even know. How can I find out? Do not know. Do not know. Should say somewhere. Not quite sure. Anyway, it's been a pleasure, guys. As always, have a fantastic Saturday. Don't get too messed up and drunk tonight because you need to be doing product research and building on your websites and your YouTubes and stuff like that. Right, guys. Enjoy, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.